Why some countries are rich and some are poor, why our youths are struggling to find an employment, why onion prices are fluctuating extremely. Only economics can help us answer these questions. Before getting into that, let's know about what is economics in this video. The term economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia. Its meaning is household management. Aristotle, the Greek philosopher, termed economics as a science of household management. Towards the end of the 18th century, the man who is regarded as the father of economics, Adam Smith, released a book. Its name was An Inquiry into Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations. This book is concisely called as Wealth of Nations by many. In this book, Adam Smith termed economics as the science of wealth. According to him, economics is a science that inquires into the nature and causes of the wealth of nations. In other words, how wealth is produced and how it is used are the subject matter of economics. From the Aristotle's period, the subject was known as political economy. For the reasons that economics has scientific approach and it should be treated as a science, the term economics was popularized by Alfred Marshall as a concise synonym for economic science. So Alfred Marshall was the man who coined the term economics. In the late 19th century, with the rise of mathematical modeling, it was also used for explaining economic concepts. After that, the term economics gradually began to replace the term political economy. According to Alfred Marshall, economics is a study of man in the ordinary business of life. It inquires how he gets his income and how he uses it. Thus, it is on the one side the study of wealth, on the other and more important side a part of the study of man. In other words, according to Marshall, economics studies not only the wealth but also the activities centering the wealth. Then came the Lionel Robbins' famous definition of economics. Economics is a science which studies human behavior as relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. This definition tells us some truths. Human beings have unlimited number of wants. On the other hand, resources or means that go to satisfy the unlimited human wants are always limited or scarce in supply. Further, the scarce means are capable of having alternative uses. Hence, an individual grades his wants and satisfies first his most urgent want. Thus, economics, according to Robbins, is a science of choice. Yes, economics is about making choices. Think about all the things you consume: food, shelter, clothing, transportation, healthcare, and entertainment. How do you acquire those items? You do not produce them yourself. You buy them. How do you afford the things you buy? You work for pay, or someone else does on your behalf. Yet, most of us never have enough to buy all the things we want. This is because of scarcity. So how do we solve it? Every society at every level must make choices about how to use its resources. Families must decide whether to spend their money on a new car or a fancy vacation. Nations must decide whether to devote more funds to nation defense or to protecting the environment. In most cases, there just isn't enough money in the budget to do everything. Thus, economics is about the study of scarcity and choice. Economics finds ways of reconciling unlimited wants with limited resources. So, what is economics finally? To describe it in a single line, we can say that economics is a social science concerned with the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Economics affects everyone's lives. Learning about economic concepts can help us understand issues surrounding wealth, poverty, growth, trade, money, jobs, income, depression, recession prices, etc. Let's conclude this topic with the quote of Tyler Cowen about economics. Economics is everywhere, and understanding economics can help you make better decisions and lead a happier life.